Hey folks, it's Kat.Beanie and welcome back to another Christmas episode. So this time I think we're gonna make an ice rink because what is the point of having a winter themed Christmas area without an ice rink to skate on? So we're gonna need some blue ice. We're gonna put some bolts on it as well. Just cause, and it's gonna go in the middle. I had another think about the log cabin idea, and I don't think I'm gonna go with it. Right, gonna start out. Just because I'm thinking if I build it like here, then it'll block the star, or it'll block something. And I like the things on the walls. I want an unobstructed view, and there's a whole house inside the snowman, so I think we'll leave the log cabin for another day. Plus, I still need to organise a spawn. I still need to make the nether safe. It's a whole thing. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Kind of reminds me of that Rick and Morty episode where the ship has to keep summer safe. And if any of you guys watch Rick and Morty, keep summer safe. Keep offspring safe. You know? Maybe that's just me. Probably just me. Right. So, have any of you guys went ice skating before, or do you live in like a hot climate country, where ice skating's not a thing? Like, obviously in Scotland it's cold, but it's not like frosty like some parts of the US and Canada and you know, uh, what's that one? Alaska. So it's cold-ish, but compared to those temperatures, not so much. But we do have obviously indoor ice rinks here. And sometime during the Christmas festival in Edinburgh, we have the Christmas market every year. Lots of tourists come just from the market and just for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Just a head note, like a lot of people that were from Edinburgh, it's like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm not a great fan of the Fringe Festival, mainly because there is very, very many people, and I do not do well with many peoples. I am an introvert. I like to be by myself. And I like places when they ain't crowded. Which was good when we went on holiday to Alton Towers during COVID times. It was when there was a lull in the spike of COVID and things looked like they were gonna be getting back to normal. Things started opening up again. And, oh, whoops! There we go. There's COVID again. So we went in 2020 and it was really good. It was really pleasant. Should I make this bigger? How big does this ice rink need to be? I mean, whee, probably bigger than this. Yeah. And I want to make is it like a gondola or a gazebo type thing. The only way I remember that word is if you ever seen the new It movie. Well, it's not new now, but not the Tim Curry one. The one with Bill Skarsgård. That guy from True Blood's little brother. Yeah, I hate clowns, but I love that movie. And the little kids going crazy at his mum because she like keeps giving them all this medication that he doesn't really need, and like they're gazebos. Trying to say they're placebos. Like that's the only way I like remember how to say gazebos. Like every time I try to think of that word, I just like think about that bit of the movie. It's like, hey, if it works for you, it works. So it's looking like a square, but it's like a rectangular square. I think I broke it. Oh no, there we go. Right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's going very fast. And obviously I'll chuck some boats on here so you can like whiz around like crazy, mad, fast people. Whee! Right. Do you think that's big enough, peeps? I don't know. I mean, it still leaves like a lot of room on the outer edges for. I don't know if I'll put like little things like little makeshift presents and what have you going around the outer edge. I'll do like 3 more rounds of this and then we'll see how it goes. Right. If anybody who's watching the World Cup, there's the whole controversy of obviously Qatar and some of the footballers wanting to wear pride wristbands and them being told they'll get... Oh, did I mess up somewhere? How is that even now? Like them being told they'll get like yellow carded if they wear them during the match. Because obviously that country doesn't support rights for LGBT plus people, which is abysmal. Like I don't want to crap on anybody's culture, but when your culture means not being tolerant of other people, it's difficult to say anything because on one hand, obviously the people that live there have to go by their government rules. So obviously not everyone that lives there, like anywhere in the world, not everyone that lives there is a bad person and holds that view personally. And not everyone has the luxury of being able to leave either. So sometimes you're just stuck in a bad place and have to do the best you can in a bad situation. But I can't grasp my head around that, like, considering how far we've come as a society, as a people, just letting other humans live the life that they choose as long as they are not actively harming anyone. Like who they love and the, you know, choices they make and the people they are do not affect anyone else. It's not anyone else's business how someone else chooses to live their life unless it directly impacts upon them. And unfortunately some people believe that because they may come into contact with someone who is in the LGBTQ plus community, that then because they've had one interaction with somebody that directly impacts upon them because they've had to interact with this person, and therefore they're allowed to have their own opinions, and their opinions must be spread far and wide for everybody to hear. Uh, Nepal. Like, if you weren't taught that if you can't say anything nice, keep your trap shut, then you weren't taught. Unfortunately, ignorance can be hereditary. And I don't mean that obviously like literally, but bigotry and ignorance and stuff like that can be passed down from parent to child. It's all the whole nature versus nurture uh, situation. Because it doesn't matter how, like, if I had a kid in the setting, and I'm telling them, we need to love everybody, and like it's okay to, like, if it's a little boy and he loves wearing dresses and playing with dolls, it's okay to, you know, play with dresses and wear dolls. But at home he's being told, no, that stuff's for girls, you shouldn't do that. Then, it's a very difficult situation to navigate uh, when you're trying to make sure that all the children are, loving and friendly to everybody, but they're getting taught hate at home. You can only hope that that kid's going to be the one to break that cycle, because there's only so much uh, teachers and practitioners can do. Despite how much we may want to intervene otherwise. It's up to parents what they teach their kids at home. And unfortunately, that's what they think is best for their child, and what is actually best for their child doesn't necessarily smoosh together. Because like I've said this before, people can only parent to the extent that they have been taught themselves. So that's how the cycle continues. Okay, buddy. Son wanted some paper. They're up late because they're off school tomorrow. We've got a teacher strike going on. They're not salty about it. Teachers deserve to get paid a decent amount, especially considering the climate that's about to kick off next year with the fuel crisis. Like, how are they meant to teach our kids when they're worried about paying their bills? Right, okay, so that goes with that one. And then comes out, and then in, out, shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn yourself around. I'm gonna get coffee right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So then if I right, I'm gonna, and then in, out. down. But. Yeah, so obviously teachers, I can see the issue of there not being enough money in the budget to give the teachers more money. Like, they do deserve more money. But unfortunately, sometimes it's just not feasible. I don't know if I did that right or wrong. Oh, I think I might have done it wrong. Instead of doing it 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've definitely done it. Made a boo boo. Right, so if we. And I go like this instead. Hopefully that does the trick. Fingers crossed. And then afterwards we'll do the little details in here, and then we'll go to the nether, make that safe. Have I got a block under there? Right, so is that even all the way around? It's not, because now I'm confused. Right, so we've got 3 there. Right, so from this thing, that would have to come out like that. Surely. Who are you calling Shirley? Yeah, I'm a little bit perplexed. Right, so if this bit comes out like that, right, and I do the same here. As you can see, I'm a stickler for getting things symmetrical. Is that the word? Right, so, and then bim, 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 bim. Set. Down and out. Down and out, I think. And But no, that doesn't look the same. Right, so this comes down and out that way. So this comes down and out that way, and then we have this bit. Okay, so this way, and then that way, and then that one. Okay, so this way, that way. Right. I think this is working, but we'll find out in a minute. That way. Is that? That doesn't look even either. How am I getting this so wrong?
Yeah, I would have killed Harry died. No, there's no to it.
Right. I want them all to look like this bit, so.
Somebody tell us what's going on, we can't even fucking kill them.
1, 2, 1, 2. Right, and then out another one.
Oh, someone.
Two.
Oh, really? Come on.
Right, so
So now I'm going to actually have to tell you what I'm doing.
uh, right, so that bit looks. I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to, but right. So I'm gonna make these two sides match at least.
Well, you got a wee bit.
That way and that way. Okay, and then I want to go up that way into. Okay, this way and I go that way. Like that. Okay, that looks better. That's much better, much better. Right, and then I want some glass, white stained glass, because we are snowy. Snowy, snowy, snowy. Right, and then I want glass going down these bits. But then that does get in front of the view. I mean, yeah, that definitely. I mean, she can read that fine. I'm not too worried about the words, but like the star and the snowflake. So we should have like a bit coming up here where like we can see that, we can see that, we can see that, we can see all this stuff. So I might do glass coming up the sides. But I might not make it all the way around. Although I kind of like the idea of a sort of snow globe effect. I'm not sure. The sides definitely need to be higher, because if you were like skating around an average ice rink, they wouldn't just have like tiny little side bits. They'd have like high sides so that like, you know, you can hold on to or crash into the wall, fall on your butt, that sort of thing. Right. Up like that. There we go. Higher. 1, 2, 3. See, there we go. Oh, and I might put slabs on top of them. And I might also sneeze. We'll see how it goes. I know, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I say that and then I'll probably sneeze anyway.
No, you don't. And the dolphin dive is weird as well.
Right, and then I'll probably put like white quartz toppers on them.
This isn't behaviour.
Uh, right, take those, and then where's the half slabs? Smooth quartz, smooth quartz. There we go. That looks like professional. Kinda, maybe, sorta. Totally be a professional. Look at me, Ma. I'm a builder. Yeah, so there's a lot of controversy going on right now with the football and everything. I personally think someone's been paid off so that obviously Qatar could have the World Cup at their shindig. But it is what it is. There's nothing I personally can do about it, but obviously footballers themselves have to come to their own decisions about what they feel is morally just. Where are the boats at? Boats, boats. Boats. Body, boats. Right, we'll go for the mangrove boats because they're like nice and red. Put like 3 in here. Kinda. Trying to think, but I don't think I'll be able to do it.
Take a car and go to the city. Go to the beach to the city.
No. I kind of wanted to build like a mini snowman, but I don't think there's any way of doing it.
Well, you're gonna
It's...
I'm gonna say is that reliable?
Ooh. I'm gonna try something. Don't hate me, people of the internet. Where is it? Okay.
Oh, what's
Do you want to build a snowman? Is that even in the middle? It's not even in the middle. Right, so this one's in the middle of that, and then this one. So here, had to be, and then that's kind of snowman, right? That's a total Minecraft snowman. That is an accurate representation of a snowman. Right, let's have a whiz round in the boat. I am not good at boating on blue ice. I tend to just end up going in circles. I have a short out with I made a whole blue ice boat track and then I kept falling off and in the lava and dying, and then I put like rails round it and then like tried again and like I just kept going in circles. Whee! This is fun, huh? Whoa! Oh, that is trippy. That's gonna make me sick. I better stop. Okay. I like the boat still going. So there we are. We have our very lovely ice rink. So next time we will do little bits and bobs around here, and then the other episodes are going to be me safing up the nether and the spawn area. So thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheerio!